part of our bond issue on May 2nd that you'll be going to the voters for Constantine Public Schools to pass will be the initiative to resurface our track. What we want to be able to show you today is some of the damage that has happened to our track over the last 7 years since it has been resurfaced. We have cracks that are starting to form. You see it starting to form to the point where ants are starting to take over our track. You can see this start to branch off in this direction. You can also start to see over here some cracks starting to form in the rubber. If you move further up the track, you can start to see other cracks and things start to form. Over here we're starting again and coming across. What we don't see as part of what needs to be done here is what's happening underneath the rubber. What's happening underneath the rubber is that the rubber is pulling away from the asphalt, causing major problems throughout the entire track. We view this track as something that yes, we use it for our track and field, but it's also something that's available for public use. We have many people in the community who like to come and walk the track for exercise, and we want to make sure that we're ensuring a safe surface for our athletes and also for our community. This is a project that is necessary and is going to have to be done if we're going to continue to have a track team. And we have very successful track teams in terms of the number of students that we have using these track on a yearly basis. Again, as you can see, the track is to the point where we are starting to see some cracks. We've looked at options of filling it in, but that honestly creates a more dangerous situation for our students, as filling it in does not take. I encourage you, if you have any questions about the track and the projects that we're doing here at the Bond, please feel free to visit our website, our Facebook pages, or feel free to call me at Central Office. As part of the bond election on May 2nd that the Constantine Public Schools will go to the community and ask to approve is improvements and resurfacing of our tennis courts. I'm at the tennis courts right now, and as you can see, we have very large divots of ground that has separated in the concrete away from itself, creating a very, very unsafe situation here at Constantine Schools. I'll move forward here. You can see the large divots along the line here and stuff. Over here we have areas where we have tried to repair our tennis courts, and as you can see, as we have tried to put solutions in here to make for a more safer environment, it doesn't work. It continues to crack, continues to go away. You know, the tennis courts are something that yes, we use for our female tennis team here, but shortly before I got out here this morning, we had students who were out here trying to use our tennis courts in order to have PE time. You know, we also know and recognize that people in our community like to be able to use these tennis courts as a means of exercise and fitness, and we want to continue to be able to offer our tennis courts so that we can have a tennis team here, so that we can have this be a recreational point for our physical education classrooms, and so that our public and our community can use these tennis courts to have better and healthier lifestyles. And so again, that bond election is on May 2nd, and part of that bond election will go to resurfacing our tennis courts, which are in desperate need of